Look at his shirt.
It looks like just a pretty pattern, but...
Come closer.
Can you see it's a dog?
2 eyes, nose, collar. Dink, dink.
Cool, eh?
We love it. I love it. Welcome back to our videos. I know it's been a minute, but we're back now and ready to make some new videos.
Well, we think we're ready to make some new videos. I said we'll be uploading more regularly, and we're going to try and upload a little bit more frequently, you know, just so we can all have a little bit of fun. But
that was 6 months ago, so...
The reason that we made this channel in the first place, the whole reason for FourBetween, was we wanted to give you guys an insight, a kind of behind the scenes look into our careers and our lifestyle. But then obviously COVID hit.
When COVID hit, obviously theaters closed, studios closed, everything in the entertainment industry basically, basically just everything around the world just decided to stop. But for us and entertainment, obviously it got really hit hard. So we've been coping with that and trying to still be dancers, even though, you know, this has really taken a hit on our careers.
We came to London to kind of restart our career, and that's what we wanted to make this video about. A bit of a look at the past and what we've been doing for the last few years, and kind of leading up to where we were supposed to be this year. We did upload a video, I'll link it below actually. It's called How to Make a Dance Reel, and that was the kind of vibe we were going for with this channel. We wanted to help people out, you know, give people our kind of knowledge and just have a bit of fun, you know, like I said, a bit of a behind the scenes look. But this year...
there is no industry, so how can we give you an insight into the industry? I feel like my identity has kind of been taken away from me. Like someone asked me, oh, what do you do? Oh, I'm a dancer. That's me. That's everything about me. What do I say to people when someone asks, what are you, like, hey, tell me something about yourself? I'm like, I am a dancer, but I'm not dancing.
This year.
Yeah, exactly. It's just been like jarring to be a dancer but not necessarily have the tools to do that.
There is a quote that says, if a dancer isn't dancing, then is he a dancer?
Who said that? Who said that?
I don't know. But he's got a point.
Did you make that up? Yes. Oh my god, there is not a quote that says that.
But it is kind of true. If, you know, if there's no opportunity to perform and no one's watching, then it's really like unfulfilling. For us personally, we kind of thrive off a live audience experience. I know some people just enjoy the aspect of taking class and, you know, being able to just dance and move in general, which is great. But without the live audience, I've been a bit lost. I know you've been a bit lost too,
yeah,
right?
Obviously, you know, there's lots of live classes that you can do online and all that, and it's great and it's awesome that kind of the industry has come together. And that's the thing about the industry and dancers in general. We're resilient and we'll, you know, pick up wherever. But it's really hard to dance in your kitchen. Like, it's not pleasurable. I wish it was, but it's really not the same. I don't have a giant mirror in my house, so I can't watch myself. I can't like critique myself other than what I feel in my body, and that's hard to do.
I think it's the atmosphere as well, like interacting with other people and other artists. That's the whole point, isn't it, of going to a class. So it's like the whole experience. If you're doing a class, which is useful as it can be, but if you're on Zoom doing a class and then as soon as it ends, you're just straight back to where you started, so that you feel like you really accomplished anything.
Yeah.
I know some people do and it works for them, but...
To me personally, maybe this is not everyone, but it just doesn't feel like a release. It doesn't feel like I can just spread out and dance and do whatever I want. It's like, make sure not hit the TV, like watch the plans.
One thing about this year too, actually this is well, I've been performing now for 10 years, so this will be my 10th year anniversary, but the 10th year I've not been performing over the Christmas season, so that's going to be weird to, you know, see what Christmas is like as a normal person.
Aside from that self-identity side of it, it's really like mentally draining to kind of have to sit there with your thoughts and your feelings and decide, am I done being a dancer now, and what's next for me, and do I do a normal job? Do I wait it out? Like it's just so much more. And for us, it's like, I don't know what to do anymore. Like, so it's been challenging.
The performing industry is hard enough as it is. So we came to London obviously to start our careers, again, to reboot our careers, to go down a new path. So now it's going to be starting our careers again, hopefully, fingers crossed, in the new year. But then the whole industry's starting again, so it's not just little old us trying to fit in. I think everyone's going to be like, oh, here we go again, So it's going to be a struggle.
The industry is resilient, and dancers are resilient, entertainment is resilient, but that doesn't mean it's not hard.
Yeah.
That's the whole point, when you're on stage and you watch someone on stage, it looks easy. That doesn't mean it is easy, and this has been such a challenge, and it will continue to be a challenge, but we're gonna make it look easy.
So what we want to do, we want to just look back at our careers basically, and we wanted to make this channel as behind the scenes look into our lives and into the industry. So why not take you guys back to show you what we did to end up getting here.
I started dancing when I was 7 years old. I performed in like various nutcrackers when I was a kid, and it was really cool. The reason I started dancing was because I saw the nutcracker, and my neighborhood friend's mom took me to see the nutcracker, and I was just sitting on the edge of my seat, and she went back to my mom and she was like, you need to put her in dance classes. So that's kind of how it all began. I trained in primarily ballet, and then jazz and tap and contemporary. So when I was 18, I got hired at Walt Disney World, and I moved down to Orlando, Florida. It was amazing. I spent 2.5 years there, did a Festival of the Lion King, opened up the Festival of Fantasy Parade at Magic Kingdom, did the Christmas show at Magic Kingdom. So it was amazing. I had like so many awesome experiences from there. Then when I was 20, I joined Carnival Cruise Lines. It was my first ever ship, so it was exciting, and I was just a baby, just 20. I turned 21 on that contract, and it was really fun to kind of experience the cruise industry. Moved over to Princess in I don't know the year, but whatever, right after that. And then did 2 contracts, and then on my 3rd contract, which is on the Emerald Princess, I met Chris. And that's how we met, and it was fun. Then we did a couple contracts together, but let's take a look at what Chris has done, and then we'll go into our theme here.
Oh, we're doing that?
Okay.
Okay, fair enough. Rewind. So I started dancing officially when I was 8 years old, doing the old jazz, tap, ballet. Actually, I didn't do ballet until I was 12 years old. But I'd like to tell you a story, okay? When I was 3 years old, I believe we were in Spain, probably, and we were watching a flamenco show just in a hotel. She was like, can I do the flamenco dancing in the background? Can you tell the story? I think you did it anyway.
I did flamenco dancing.
I have to tell the story.
Okay, tell the story.
So I was 3 years old, we were in Spain, obviously with my mum and dad, and we'd seen this flamenco show on this little stage, and then obviously the show ended, and they had some like Spanish musical in the background. I was 3 years old, keep in mind, and I had like this Spanish hat on and a little cummerbund, all that gear.
I love this story.
And then I just got up on stage, randomly just started like dancing, trying to copy the moves that was in the show, and people just started clapping along, and I'm there like going, yeah, this feels quite good. And then everyone's enjoying it, and then obviously that whatever song was playing finished, and I must have took a bow or something, and people applauded me. And it's that feeling that I've kind of remembered. It's nothing to do with dancing, it's just that feeling of love and, oh, people like what I'm doing.
Chris is obsessed with the applause, if you haven't gathered.
So that was it. That's how I started my professional career at 3 years old. It just took me 5 more years to learn how to do it-ish. Then officially, my first job was in 2010. I did a pantomime. I worked at Butlins for a little while. That's actually quite a good gig. I did that in my early 20s. And then I moved on to the cruise ship kind of world, did many different cruise ships, worked for P&O, worked for Princess, and my career kind of was going like, you know, December I'd do a panto, and then throughout the rest of the year I'd go on the ship, and then I kind of got into this pattern. And then of course, come 2017, I was on the ship and I met Dana, and then we were performing together, were we?
Yeah, actually, everyone always asks us if we're like dance partners, because they think we're like, I don't know, ballroom dancers, I guess. But oddly enough, in 2017, we were partnered together in like every show. We were partners in so many numbers. I think I don't remember why our teacher just put us together in one number, and then it was like, all right, we're just using the same partners for all of it. But it actually did like kind of lead us into like our love flourishing, because we got to dance together like every night. We did 2 ships after we got together on the Emerald, and one of them we traveled like all around California, and it was really, really cool. We did like lots of tours and stuff. And then the other one we were in Asia, which was awesome. And Chris got to live out his dream of being like in a boy band, because the audience there absolutely loved our shows.
Actually, the Asian audience, oh man, it was incredible.
They loved it. They lived for it. They're like, yes! And so you felt like a movie star. It was really cool.
Yeah, it was like being 3 years old again on that little stage. That feeling, but as an adult, it was like obviously a bigger feeling, but it was like, wow, this is like being a kid again. Yeah. It's incredible. Yeah. So then, we came to the end of our kind of cruise ship career. We decided we want to live together. We didn't want to live in a cabin anymore, like, you know, be living out of a suitcase. And then, of course, we hit 2020 and we thought, we're ready to go. We're going to start fresh. And then, of course, as we've explained, here we are today. And it's a shame because we had all these ideas with this channel and how to utilize it, you know, going hand in hand with our career. But we'll get back on it. Yeah. We'll get back on it again in the new year, fingers crossed.
Hopefully. 2021.
So as always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and thanks for having patience with us, you know, for the past 8 months of us saying we're going to upload more frequently.
And then not.
We probably won't upload frequently until next year, though we might do a couple of fun Christmassy videos.
Yeah! Thanks again so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and like the channel. Follow us for more videos, hopefully coming fairly soon. But thanks for watching.
See you next time.